Billy Joe Shaver, everybody.
Yeah. All right.
Adam Egan, sidekick.
Hey.
Hey, good to see you again.
What do you think of his outfit?
Well, I'll try not to.
Sit down here, Billy Joe.
All right.
Well, it's going to be something special. My guest on this program is a musical hero of mine, the founding father of outlaw country, and my best friend.
Yes.
Billy Joe Shaver.
What's that?
He's the manager of the Comedy Store.
Give him a big hand.
I'm going to remove my hat, Billy.
Yeah, I think
I
I will
noticed that.
too. Yeah.
My
removing.
God, no wonder.
No, you keep your hat on.
Yeah, that's fine. That sounds good,
That's right.
actually.
Keep that booger on. You need two of them things, and one to shit in, the other to cover it up with.
When was the last time you were in a fight?
It hadn't been too long ago.
Really?
Did you see that dent?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I hit a rock.
A rock.
I almost died.
A man threw a rock at you.
No, hell no. I fell down and hit a rock.
Well, that's not.
I was running from this guy.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
No, I wasn't either. I wasn't running. But it really happened. And
Oh, I wasn't going to bring it up, but before the show, we were discussing upstairs, and Billy Joe said that he's fucked a few watermelon in his time.
well, you're out there, you know, you ain't got it's Saturday night. I mean, what are you going to do?
Yeah, it's Saturday night. It wasn't like it was Thursday. Hey, you remember that song, Cocaine Blues?
Yes, I do.
Yeah. You like that song?
Yeah, I liked it.
It's a great opening line because it's so fast. Like, you know, first of all, he says that he took a shot of cocaine, and I didn't know what that meant. Like, can you inject cocaine?
Oh, yeah, you can inject peanut butter if you want to.
It was like that
I know where you're going with
Mikey
this.
from that cereal commercial. Mikey will try it, you know.
Yeah, right.
Your guy was kind of like, Billy Joe, try it, right?
Yeah, they'd give it to me. They'd find something new, and they'd say, well, what's this doing? And Waylon or Willie, one of them would say, give it to Billy Joe, see what happens. and it convulsions or whatever, foaming at the mouth.
God damn.
So it was about
Oh, man.
when the Alzheimer's finally hits, I won't even know who you are. I won't miss you.
Jesus.
I won't love you.
Oh, man, that's
Very
wow.
powerful,
Very
man.
powerful
Damn.
song.
It didn't win.
I've
It
been
was
thinking about that lately myself.
about having dementia.
Oh, yeah, having that. Yeah, because I keep forgetting stuff.
Yeah.
Especially you. I keep trying. We try. Don't.
What's your spirit animal?
My spirit animal?
Yeah.
Watermelon.
What?
Bad news for e-cigarette users. You look fucking stupid. You get to lean into that pain, you know? You got to get started liking pain. That's why I'm here today.
Mr. McDonald,
What's
how
up?
are you doing?
Well,
Happy New Year.
I'm all right, baby. Happy New Year.
Mr. Shaver.
Billy Joe Shaver.
Jesus
huh?
Christ, what a man.
Goddamn. We're trying to get over our differences. We had a little altercation earlier.
What happened?
A little, you know,
I don't know.
No, none of that shit, man. Just fists. Just fists.
I want to ask a little bit about the on here and stuff.
Yeah.
But today there was a story about, like, you know, Dave Chappelle released a special on Netflix today.
Oh, you did today? Yeah, yeah,
And there's a joke in there where he says that it was okay what Kevin Spacey did to Anthony Rapp because Anthony Rapp grew up to be gay anyway. And he went on to say it's actually not okay, but he's taking some heat for it. Do you think it's right or wrong or for him to say something like that? Do you think it's okay to say? Or what do you think?
I think Chappelle's the greatest comedian on the planet.
He's hilarious. I think you're the greatest comedian.
that's
I own your book. I own
Oh, you do?
Ridiculous.
Oh, awesome.
I have a crazy question for you.
Yeah.
A couple weeks ago, Chris Bosh's mom got busted for dealing crack. Now, this is true, 100% true. Now, as I recall on the sports show, you said if there's one person, LeBron James's mom also got busted for crack. Whose mom do you think has the better crack, LeBron or Chris Bosh? Who would you buy your crack from if you were to buy crack?
If I was to buy crack, which I would never do, I'd have to go with the king's mama.
Is there any way, I'm sorry.
You know, people like pigeonhole you. This is going to sound retarded. but Adam Egan knows this. My dream is to be a country music writer.
It's true.
So I write all this country music, and then once, I'm friends with Billy Joe Shaver.
Oh, me too, yeah.
Isn't he the greatest guy
He's
ever?
the best.
And I wrote, it took me like 2 weeks to write the song to send to him, and then I didn't send it. Because his songs are so fucking good. And then I felt weird sending this graffiti over to him.
Oh, you should send it.
I
to
should
him.
send it.
I thought you did send it.
I never sent it. I cowered it out.
Yeah, you did.
I talked to him.
Yeller.
Because I go on the road doing stand-up, and I phone him, and he's on the road doing even worse gigs than me. Like, I go, where are you? He's like, I'm at Knuckle Busters. And
Yeah, no, I
you're
know.
a fight going on in the back and shit.
That's the shame
And
of
this guy's brilliant.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of the classic guys, you know, who are out there, like Billy Joe. There's a lot of cats in Texas, especially, you know, Joe Ely and Billy Joe and people like that, and Jimmy Vaughn. A lot of guys who are just classics, and they're only known in like these cult circles, you know, and he's one of the greatest songwriters ever.
Oh,
and like you said, you'll see him playing at a place with like 60 people, and the guy won't give him his money at the end of the night and stuff like that, you know.
No, it's amazing.
You'd probably give him his money.
The stories I've heard, I'd definitely give him his money.
But that guy especially, but a lot of the country music that I gravitated toward is because the writing is so pithy and like, it's amazing how much information they get out.
Oh, yeah.
You know, people hate country. You know, like sometimes people go like, country music, just your dog died and your wife left you and you're a drunk. And I'm like, well, that's life. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, but you have to understand, these are really smart people telling you that.
Yeah.
These are the people that like Pitbull. These are the people that think it's better to write one line and repeat it over and over in a song. That's a lot better.
That's absolutely true.
I wanted to talk about country music because I love country music, and I know Robert Duvall.
Oh yeah, I
loves
like
country
it. I
music.
love it. Yeah.
Yeah, and we actually have a common friend, Billy Joe Shaver, who I love.
Oh, Billy Joe. You know, my wife made a wonderful documentary on him.
I saw it. It was awesome.
Oh, he was so natural in front of the camera. When I put him in the Apostle way back the second day, he came out and said, "Hell, I got this deal licked," he said.
Now listen, if there's a guy whose life story should be made into a movie, isn't it that guy?
I think so. Chris Stofferson once said, "If life was a television show, Billy Joe Shavers come on every morning at 4 a.m."
I want to ask you this, Mr. Duvall, because I want to, since we were talking about country music and Billy Joe Shaver and stuff, when I talk to Billy Joe Shaver, this is what I love about country music, and I talk to him about writing a lot. Right. And he says that the hardest thing about it is taking very big ideas and putting them in very small writing, you know, very pithy writing, you know, not to be over. And it strikes me that your acting is like that, like a lot of the things that you do, like in Tender Mercies, which I loved, you don't speak a lot.
Right. Yeah. So now what's the question?
The question is that why you love country music?
No, I just like country music because I've always listened to my brothers sang opera and they were classically trained, and I always just loved country music. That's what, you know, I loved it.
Now, I suppose you'd say that's corny, too. You seem to say everything's corny.
Well, no, there's a legitimate sense of melodrama. I mean, you find that in Shakespeare, you know, I mean, melodrama can be very valid, you know, the things that seem melodramatic, you know.
Right, because I'm always defending country music because people say to me, like, oh, country music, it's just about, you know, your dog dying, you're losing your truck, and you're...
Right, play it all backwards.
Yeah, but I go, that's life. That's what life is.
Yeah, but the point is, I took my wife to her first opera here in Washington, D.C., where they played they put the subtitles up there, what they were singing in Italian. it was far cornier and simplistic than any country song I ever heard.
So you're country musicians you like. Lefty Frizzell, you said?
Yeah, well, I love Merle Haggard, but there's so many I like. I like Bobby Bear. I loved Waylon Jennings and Johnny Cash. They died too young, these guys.
Yeah.
Well, Waylon Jennings, yeah, he was the greatest.
And
it's interesting you mentioned.
Tammy Wynette was wonderful. She was a wonderful lady.
Yeah, you like lady singers?
Talking about. Yeah.
What about? It's interesting you bring up Merle Haggard because I might be way off base, but when I saw Tender Mercies, I'm like, oh, he's doing Merle.
Well, that's what somebody thought. That's what Willie Nelson asked me if I was aping Merle Haggard. I said, "Well, I love him. I don't know if I was aping him or not, but maybe, you know." And then George Jones said it was his life story, which it wasn't. You know, so I don't know. But you know, speaking of faith-based, real quick, Billy Joe Shavers. You know, he lost his son, his mother, and his wife.
It's about to go down. We're here to stay and run this town. Bring in the heat, bring in the energy. We're the queens of the festival, can't you see? We're the queens of the festival, here to rule the stage. Dropping beats and make your body engage. From sunrise to sunset, we're taking it all. We're the festival queens standing tall. Ooh, yeah, ooh. From dawn till dusk, we command the crowd's gaze. Every beat, every rhyme sets our souls ablaze. With swagger and style, we own this domain. In the realm of music, we reign supreme, no chain. Feel the rhythm pulsating through your veins. Our verses ignite, fire never wane. With each lyric we spit, each move we make, we carve our legacy, leaving jaws to quake. We're the queens of the festival, here to rule the stage. Dropping beats and make your body engage. From sunrise to sunset, we're taking it all. Festival queen standing tall. Ooh, I get it. Ooh. No crown needed, our all's the crown jewel in the kingdom of sound. We never play the fool with beats as our scepters and rhymes as our decree. We're the sovereigns of rhythm for all to see. So bow down to the queens as we own the night. In the kingdom of music, we're the guiding light. From the first note to the last, we'll always be the festival queens, forever wild and free.
We married 3 times. He lost them. They died all in 1 year.
It was incredible. It was like Job.
Yeah, I said, Billy Joe, how'd you get through this? He pointed to his chest and said, Jesus Christ. Now, you can't say that in New York City. Up north, you don't do that. But down there in the south, of those guys, that they're pretty inundated in the philosophy and beliefs of Jesus Christ. You know, so that's what he said to me at one point, Billy Joe.